Hi Pisces, this is Jess with your April 23rd weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces, first thing I wanted to say while it's right in front of me is Pisces women, especially if you are self-employed, you're doing a little too much all on your own. Yes, we know you can do it all on your own, but there is someone who wants to help you with your business. If it's not someone, then by Leo season, I do see you being able to increase your revenue, finance. You will start to see improvements in your business. This is a really great business that you've started. It will require a lot out of you. I do feel like you guys are doing the brunt of the work, and someone may come in probably even as soon as now wanting to relieve you of some of that pressure and some of that weight that you're carrying all by yourself. Okay, this is someone that may have strong fire energy or just may portray a very fiery spirit. Will come in, will be very this person will initiate contact. They possibly will give you some form of offer, and I do feel like this would be a good pairing. Yes, absolutely. I see a lot of fire sign people who would be of help for you guys. Whether you are, this is particularly for self-employed Pisces, but it definitely could go in the realm of you looking for work, having that fiery energy, and even at work, you will. If you notice, a lot of fire signs will be there to aid and help you. I also see for those of you who are looking for work, you may be working your side business for those of you who are unemployed looking for work, but congratulations, you will have a job. But I have to tell you, this is going to be something where it's going to take a lot out of you. So if right now you're on the end of me saying, okay, congratulations, you're about to get a job. You probably already have gotten the offer or soon will. I also feel that you are going to double, if not triple, the amount of work and responsibility that you'll have to, kind of handle, but you'll do it with poise. I also feel like for some of you, it's going to be very cathartic and therapeutic, especially if you're coming out of some type of emotional hardship. Let me say that, okay? So, yeah, I absolutely feel, and for some of you, you may be missing events, hanging out with friends, traveling, that sort of thing, because you're going to be working. You're going to be working. Just wanted to say that. Now, let's get into the rest of this reading. Now, work life looks really good for those of you who are employed, and you'll find that you'll be able to get a lot done at this time. Again, going back to you unemployed Pisces, if you're looking for work, yes, I already mentioned that I do see that being quite successful for some of you. But you're going to have to try to find some time management, or you might not be able to carry this for a long, long time, this job that you're going to take on, because it looks like it's going to require a lot out of you. And it may be definitely possible for you to take on this new job if those of you are taking it on to save extra money. Because I see for unemployed Pisces, some of you already have a stream of income coming in, and then taking on this job will be another source of income. But together, it will take a lot out of you. If you're doing that for a temporary purpose, great. But I wouldn't try to take this on long term, because it's not really realistic and it's not the healthiest thing for you to do. I've already talked about self-employed Pisces. I do see you guys are planning. For some of you, maybe moving. Some of you may be going through paperwork, as I mentioned, with this job situation with business. And there's going to be an opportunity for some of you to align yourself with some type of group organization that that you may feel will be life-changing for you, okay? This is very karmic. So in time, if you do take on whatever this new opportunity is, and it's not a small thing, it's not something superficial. This is like the big deal here. This is something that some of you have been waiting for. Others of you may just come to you unexpectedly. But maybe it may have been something subconscious that you've been wanting. Either way, it's at a distance, or you've been waiting, and it may be coming through to you at this time. However, I would say be careful with scams and schemes, because, yeah, I just get that some people may not be as ethically sound, especially if someone is wanting you to pay something. You have to pay up front. Be careful of scammers. I do see you being very peaceful this week, though. And willing to help others or others are willing to help you. there could be someone that you're trying to kind of get through to who is going to be quite difficult to get through to this person. I do feel for some of you who something when it comes to money and someone is holding tightly onto money, or people will be less open and more resistant to compromise. So do be conscious of that the coming week, Pisces. You will meet people with resistance when it comes to opening their wallets or opening up, period. I do see that. And people will be kind of holding things close to their vest. Your home life looks pretty peaceful, but whatever this decision is that has confused you, you have a lot of options. For some of you, could be selling, buying a home, moving, traveling. I do see that. Don't worry, because you'll have the answers. Some of you are going to know that something is coming to an end, like you know it, and it probably will take several more weeks or months before it actually happens on this side of things, but it's a feeling that you're going to get. Some of you are going to get this feeling, and then it's going to happen later down the line. And unless, unfortunately, for some of you, this feeling is going to be a passing of someone. So if you feel like if you're getting a feeling, whatever this feeling is, and it has to do with an end to something, you're probably 9 times out of 10 right on it, because I do see change, like a spiritual, soulful change that is coming. Okay. So that being said, let's get into love. I feel for you, Pisces singles. Some of you are in the closet. You're not necessarily open or comfortable with sharing the fact that you are in the closet. Okay. And I'm talking to Pisces singles. And it's getting harder and harder to ignore, because there may be someone that you have in your mind that you particularly like and you really want to connect. But again, you've been raised in such a traditional way. It's very difficult to break that 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 rule, or break the bond of tradition. Others of you, I feel that you have to decide what you're going to be. Are you going to be this I'm every woman, I'm every, I get more so for Pisces single ladies, but it certainly could be Pisces single men attracting themselves to women who either want love, but they can't provide it to them, and women who they want, but are very independent. Some of you singles are trying to, you know, what is the word I'm going to say? You're trying to call in love. At the same time, you're communicating to people that you're more single and you would prefer to stay that way. So Pisces, you guys are going to have to figure that out. I do feel like you have people coming towards you who are half and half. Some of them are very childish and just looking for a good time, and others of them are like you, have been single for an extreme amount of time, and they kind of don't even realize that they've been alone for a little too long because they're a little too rooted in that loneliness. So you do have some people that are stubborn and some people that are just more there to play. I do see that you guys' ex needs closure. They need closure from you. And for some of you, they wanted you to know that you weren't the one. So I don't know why they need closure. Also knowing that you weren't the one, looks like they need their own closure, but someone needs closure from you. Ladies, Pisces singles ladies, I see that there's someone that you may be interested in and have, started to have emotions for, even have given your heart. He needs to make a decision. He doesn't know exactly what he wants to do. He may be talking a good game, but there's you and another woman that is in his life, in his spirit, in his body. Like, it's not just you. Don't believe that it's just you, because it's not. So he feels like this situation may not be working out so much between the two of you. And he has feelings for a fire sign woman, because there's you and then there's another fire sign woman. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and he's coming up as an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but he doesn't have to be that sign. This is just a man who's not necessarily using his emotions to make decisions, but his logic. And I do feel when it comes to this fire sign woman, he's using more of his emotions than he is logic. And with you, he may feel like the situation isn't going to work, but I also feel like he's someone who hasn't given this situation time and attentiveness and nurturing it enough to see that this can be an investment for him. So there's that. So I would just say, with this heart-to-heart communication, if there's someone, Pisces single ladies, that you're communicating with, do Understand that there's deception, but trust in your intuition. Your intuition, when I tell you, is on fire, fire. It's on fire, ladies. So whatever is not being said, whatever you don't make a decision on, don't worry, because your whole entire spirit is going to speak for you, and trust it. Trust your intuition. Men, Pisces single men, well, you're being a player, you're getting around, and you are socializing. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're single, right? I don't really feel like you're taking many people serious. You're in, out, you're here, there. You are shaking people, these women up. You're shaking a woman up, a couple of women up, because you're coming in and you're shaking it up, and then you're back out the door. And I do feel for some of you, you're going to grow weary of this. I also feel for some of you, men, single Pisces men, there may be an issue coming up for some of you with a particular woman. That's what it looks like to me. I do see some issues coming up, but it could be court issues coming up. It could come out of nowhere, so be careful with that. But on another note, you may have someone in their head and like she can't seem to find her way out of this situation with you. She just lets you come and go and come and go. It seems like it'll be more of that. But I would say, Pisces single men, be careful that you're not doing anything unethical, and any woman that you're kind of breadcrumbing, that she doesn't know anything about your business, because I see someone being vindictive toward you. Yeah, and I also feel like, I don't know why this card is giving me very negative energy, guys. I do apologize, but I just see something where something can come when you least expect it from someone, like allegations, and it may not even be true, but someone may accuse you of something and spew some allegations, which will be very damaging. So, guys, again, specifically Pisces single men, be careful with that. Couples, Pisces couples. Well, there's definitely issues that I see. I wish I could give you guys really great love energy here, but someone knows that the situation is coming to an end, no matter how many conversations, how many times you've talked and gone to counseling or suggested that we need special help. There's deception here. And I feel for some of you Pisces, you are stressed out. You don't trust the person that you're dealing with. There could be two females in particular that you don't trust. I also feel like someone is protecting their child from these two females. Okay? I don't know what that means, but I do get like someone's protecting their child from other people who may seem on the surface to be well intended, but you may have a reason not to trust them, is what I see here as well. Nevertheless, let's get back into the love portion of this reading. Couples, I see that you do not trust the situation. Some of you are not prepared. Like you're not really ready or wanting to head down to divorce, separation, Splitsville, that sort of thing. And you are really stressed out. I feel like your person, and I hope that your person isn't, no one's about to transition, because I do keep seeing like a transition happening here and someone knows it. And it's almost like mourning on this side of things, right? So it could be that too. But if we're just talking about a natural love, your person is taking some time from communicating with you, so you guys may be a bit on a break, and they're trying to focus on their finances, their career. I do feel like they definitely still value this situation between the two of you, and someone, it seems, very soon, if not already, has tried to make amends with the other person to no avail. It will be difficult to get one of you to open up. I do feel like it's almost like one is wanting to repair it because love is still within them, while the other person feels like, well, this comes down to dollars and cents. You know, there's really nothing here left for me. I just want to make sure that I'm secure, I'm okay, and that I get what I deserve. So it could be definitely that. The problem is that this has been a very unhealthy connection. Someone in this relationship, if not both of you, have allowed a little too much. It's almost like it's no turning back at this time. Someone could have a drug addiction, or just this connection itself has been very problematic, and it has been one that isn't the healthiest for, I feel, both of you, but at least one of you have really had to take had a problem. My condolences, I do have to say that, and I do apologize, Pisces, but my condolences for anyone that has lost someone or soon will be, because it's like all over your reading. But again, this is not completely over, at least not for one of you. And I'm sorry that I'm giving you like this, oh, something is over. This, I'm sure this is not a lot of people's reading, but whoever I'm picking up for it, this is not completely over. And even in that, one of you has someone who's kind of showing interest in the midst of all this drama. There's someone who is either there for the other person. And okay, so I'm gonna say this relationship looks like it's about to be over. Maybe it's over. But one of you have someone who is familiar. This is not a completely new person, but for some of you, it could be, that's showing interest. And it's almost like it's so necessary at this time, and that may bloom. So, in the extended, if you're interested in it, you will look more into this particular reading. You can click the link in the description box for that. Also, you can look at all the details that we go over in the reading. You could also find the 2021 Pisces yearly reading along with my website to the link to my website. I'm just getting back into the grooves, guys. And so if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.